This is not just a message, this is a heavenly moment. This is not a coincidence. The sheer fact that you landed upon these words is part of a heavenly scheme designed before you ever took your first breath. I, the Lord your God, speak now via this channel, exists not by happenstance, but because today, May 23rd, carries significance in the sky, and Archangel Michael has been deployed, standing on full alert, because what is being shown to you now contains destiny, carries breakthrough, and conveys caution. Don't disregard this. You are being beckoned to your next dimension, and the door is opening, but it will not stay open forever. The timing is urgent. You have only moments. Now you have prayed and cried in silence. You have questioned whether heaven is deaf to your voice. You have glanced at the ceiling, the dark, and whispered, God, when will it be my time? You have celebrated others, and you've attempted to hide the agony in your soul that comes with disappointment. Grace, but it has worn your shoulders thin. You've been betrayed and yet still tried to love, but heaven observed it all, and not a single tear has gone. Today, May 23rd, I say to you that no wound will go undetected. Your life is about to change. I am the Lord, and I announce. If you leave this word, you will mourn later, since you did not believe it when I came close. Archangel Michael says, we've been waiting so long to bring you. Don't miss it. There's a person whose name you carry in your heart, a person you wished would return to apologize or realize they're wrong, but I, the Lord, tell you that I allowed some doors to close because what they carried poison for your next chapter, and you've been trying to drag them forward, but they were an anchor rather than a partner. Some people were never meant to walk beyond the lesson, they were the test you passed by not becoming bitter. Now, your reward is going to touch your life in such a way that weep not from sadness, but from relief. Your relief has been signed in heaven. There is an individual who tried to bury your name. They lied about you. They manipulated stories and acted innocent in front of others, but in secret, they whispered words that hurt your reputation. They took advantage of your goodwill to make themselves look like. However, heaven has now issued an Archangel Michael has already begun to uncover their deceit. You will hear a surprising confession, either directly or through someone. Soon you will not have to strive to prove the truth, the Lord is exposing it. Listen, there is a deal being discussed concerning you without your awareness. Behind closed doors, someone has been invoking your name. Initially, it was with hesitating, now it is with curiosity. Before 30 days are up, that curiosity will lead to an offer. They have something for you need, and they think you have something wonderful. You may feel like you don't qualify, but this isn't about earthly, this is about the heavenly appointment that this person was assigned. Remember to say your name in rooms you haven't entered yet, and hand you didn't have to beg for the favor because you did the preparation. The chance is currently chasing you. Do not get distracted right now. I repeat, do not allow the noise of your current situation to rob you of despite your feelings. I am moving with this clarity. I am stuck, and even if you feel forgotten, a door is ready to open. One conversation, one divine connection, one unexpected response, and the trajectory. Your next 7 years will shift. 7 years of struggle are being exchanged for 7 years of divine recovery. There is something buried in your family line is cursed with delay, heartache, and dishonor. But you were chosen to break it, and you felt spiritual pressure. Recently, you may feel as if something is fighting you harder than before. This is because hell sees the oil on your life, and now that your time has come is attempting to distract you, lure you into going backward, and make you question the promise not to give up because your victory is so close. Adversaries have begun to fear, they see what you don't yet. An unstoppable breakthrough is coming, and someone close to you is about to change their conduct. Suddenly watch carefully, the shift is not random, it is a revelation. Their shift will show their genuine heart. You will see who was clapping for you merely in front of others but privately wishing you would. I will not let them take the blessing planned for you. I have held it back until you were ready, because I won't let it get polluted by unwashed hands. Now listen carefully. On this day, May 23rd, heaven is recording it is a spiritual checkpoint that you have reached the brink of a previous season. If you turn back now, you will. If you feel like you're drowning emotionally, you'll wonder why. Begins to dry up, yet if you press onward, even in terror, will part the seas. You don't need all of replies, you need obedience and trust that I'm not cruel, I am not random, I am God, and I have not taken you this far, leaving you unattended. Someone is going to ask you for forgiveness. They will behave as if they don't realize what they did, but you will sense it in your spirit. They were aware. I'm going to give you the strength to forgive, but I am not asking you to restore what I commanded you to release. Kindness is not the same as access, and some individuals must stay at the door of your life rather than within it. There is money coming into the room, but it is not only financial. Repositioning. I've seen you look at others and heard the frustration in your voice. Say, Lord, when is my turn? I say now it's your turn. Eventually, you will find that resources begin to come from sources you never thought. Chase checks, opportunities for gifts, and unexpected refunds. Some of you are soon to be remembered for something you did months or years ago, and the reward is being your health is supplied with interest. Some struggles in your body are more spiritual than you realize. You thought it was only tension, but it was spiritual warfare. A demonic spirit has been attempting to wear you down through fatigue, confusion, and symptoms that doctors could not adequately identify. But today, my power is mending you, even as you read this calm. As you begin to settle in regions of your body that have been in discomfort, you will notice transition, and it will be more than just physical. Emotional, the terror is lifting, and the dreams will stop. The tension in your chest will loosen when a phone call comes in. Leave you surprised. It is from someone you had no clue was still thought about. You were advised in a dream to reach out, and they will not even completely comprehend. But they will obey, and obedience will open something enormous for both of you. I see documents being signed, and I see a larger open door. Archangel Michael says, heaven has what you hoped for. I've been striving for this moment to reach you. You were targeted by darkness, but the enemy lost. You are still here, you are still breathing, and the inheritance is approaching. A relocation may be essential. You are tied to a place or a habit that is no longer fruitful. I have been giving you symptoms of frustration. Restlessness. Doors do not open. That is not rejection, is redirection. I am igniting your spirit. Because a shift is required, and once you move psychologically, emotionally, or physically, the next level will appear. You are not losing anything you have made. So, be careful who you discuss your plans with right now. Everyone is not clapping. Some people are clapping for you because they believe you will fail. But I will prepare a table for you in front of your adversaries, and you will eat well today. May 23rd will be remembered the day everything quietly began to change. You'll look back and say, that was the moment I felt God shift something within me. And it will be true. This message serves as your confirmation. Sign: this is your divine guidance. Archangel Michael adds, we've been waiting at the gates. The delay has been wonderful, but now the instruction has been given: go. The angels have been allocated, and you are covered, called, and selected. Do not be worried if something ends abruptly. Whether a relationship, career, or opportunity, it is only God's hand. Closing one door to open another, nothing is taken from you. Without receiving something greater in return, your hands are about to be filled. I am sending someone to love you purely. They are being prepared even now. Don't pursue love, don't chase individuals who overlook your value. What's coming will pursue you with integrity and consistency. Truth, you won't have to perform for it, and it will feel like serenity. Listen, this is not a joke, and it is not for someone. Otherwise, this is your message. You are not being deceived into. I hope you are invited into destiny, which the Lord is going to vindicate. Those who have spoken against you will witness your rise, not for retribution, but for revelation. I am blessing you now, not because you were faultless, but because you remained faithful. The hour has come, and the clock in heaven striking. The angels are moving, and this message is your confirmation. Please do not skip the invitation and your instructions. Don't forget it, and most importantly, don't after the blessing has been bestowed. God says, I chose this precise instant, yes, this precise second, to send a message directly to your heart, not to the world, not to a crowd, to you, since what's coming is really serious. So personal and life-altering that if you disregard it, you will regret it much more than everything you have ever regretted. This message has been delayed many times, not because I altered my mind, but because you weren't ready to hear the entire truth. But today is different. Today is May 23rd. Heaven has cleaned the air. Archangel Michael has stepped forward. There is no more time to play blind. You must open your spirit and lean. Yes, someone is praying against your rising. While you're praying for blessing, they're covertly attempting to curse it while you're hoping for restoration. They smile in your face yet laugh behind your back, but now Archangel Michael stands beside your door, and what I am going to reveal is the kind of truth that shatters all. Do not overlook the illusion that breaks every curse. If you skip, you will not see what I am attempting to rescue you. You have been crying in silence far more than anyone else. Knows you've smiled to keep others comfortable, but your own soul has. In your uncertainty and exhaustion, you've begged me in whispers, God, do you really see me? And I tell you now, yes, I see. I witnessed what happened behind that door and who it was. When I went, I realized who lied and the betrayal. I watched the delay. I saw how you were disregarded and ignored. Being utilized, but more importantly, I observed how you continued trusting me. Therefore today I'm offering you a shift so large that your foes will bow their heads. Disbelief. Archangel Michael has drawn a sword, and that sword is not for you. For what has been stalking you in the spirit, the uncertainty, the terror, the people who speak sweetly but scheme deeply, heaven says. You have entered a season of spiritual warfare, but this time I'm battling for you will not have to scream for validation, nor will you have to explain. Again, I, the Lord, am about to present evidence. Your hand so plain it will shut any doubter up. Let me tell you a secret. Close to you does not want you to realize they are terrified of you. Future not because of what you've done but because they perceive what I'm about to accomplish. Anything for you, they saw the indications before you. The open door you've been waiting for is already here. But there's a somebody nearby trying to stall you by claiming to be your aide. Listens carefully. They constantly show when it's time to move. They usually ask, "Are you sure this is the correct selection?" They always act concerned about but that's the spirit of delay lying behind fake concern, and today I expose it. Do not cry over what walked. I deleted them, eliminated the fake layer so that my actual protection could encompass you. What they gave you was conditional love, and what I'm giving you is covenant not only with myself, but with someone who actually carries your future. With honor, you've been hoping for a sign, which I now offer. It is not the symbol of thunder or lightning. Earthquakes are a sign of clarity, and you'll observe who becomes uncomfortable as your tranquility returns, answer who disappears as your delight returns that is yours. Confirmation who gossips, when you eventually say up, that's exposure is not paranoia, it is divine. Michael, the discernment archangel, states that the delay is the papers are being signed in heaven, and the release is in motion, and the person who attempted to halt it will suddenly vanish from your yes, I said vanish, and I'll cause a divine separation because you are not supposed to continue dragging old chains into new seasons. I'm telling you right now that if you don't let go, this blessing will feeling like a burden. Don't call it loyalty when it's truly self-treachery. I provided you a new door, you don't have to stay at the old gate. Waiting for someone to ultimately love you right won't make you grovel for love. Again, you will not ask for attention, and you will not shrink yourself fit broken spots again, for this blessing is customized. It will arrive in a way that no one expected. You'll turn around and say, "Wait, God, how did this happen, overnight?" I will smile and answer, because I have it stored up for the day. You choose to believe me more than them. This is that. Today is the 23rd of May. A divine timestamp is on your life from this point forward. You are stepping into favor with no sorry. There's someone monitoring you right now and they don't know why. They can't stop checking your page and asking mutual pals. They bring up your name in rooms they shouldn't, you know. Why is your name being chanted in the spirit realm? Your season has what they're sensing is the weight of glory starting to blanket you like a. This time, nothing will interrupt it. The one who doubted you is going to witness me respect you, The one who said you'd never be chosen is about to choke on their words. I don't take revenge. Watch how I vindicate you. Quietly and majestically in public I'm sending resources unexpectedly. Money opens connections suddenly. But let me be clear, this isn't a lottery. Compensation for every time you gave when you had little, for every tear you cried with no comfort, for every private battle you didn't say, for every fake friend you forgave. I numbered it and wrote it down. Book, and now the reward is arriving faster than you. I believe you'll have an unusual dream tonight. It will seem like instructions, and when you wake up, I want you should write it down since it is a preview of what I am about to accomplish. You've been asking me if you're traveling in the right direction? I'm responding you in dreams. Signals and divine interruptions. Yes, some plans will suddenly break apart. That's not failure, that's redirection. I have something better, but if you hold on to the familiar you'll miss the amazing. Archangel Michael says, your spiritual enemies are afraid. They've tried everything. They utilize jealousy, gossip, distraction and delay, but nothing is working anymore. Do you know why? Because your spirit is evolving. You've been tested in the flames and didn't burn, and now you are walking with authority. You are no longer just a believer, you are a warrior. Warriors are not easily rocked. Once more, something a person you formerly loved is considering contacting you, but not for the reason you want them to feel your elevation, and they want to bond again, not because they have changed, but they see you've changed, and I warn you now. Don't be duped by words without evidence. Ask me. First I'll show you who's real and who's repeating cycles. You don't owe your past another talk when your future is beckoning louder than ever. You're about to enter a season of supernatural protection that results in vehicle accidents, avoided legal cases, reverse delays. Cancelled. You'll sense it as a shield around you. That's me, that's my angels, that's Archangel Michael assigned to you. Since you are the instant you read this message, a countdown began. Within 7 days, you will see proof, even if it is small at first. Shifting a door will confirm that ignoring this message will make you cry. Later, not because I didn't warn you, but because you'll remember this moment. I wish you would obey, but if you listen and trust me, will blow your mind with how quickly things change for the person you thought you forgot about. You is being stirred right now to reach out, not on their own. By my hand, I will use people you didn't expect to open doors you thought were sealed forever. I repeat, do not skip. This is not only a message, it's a spiritual lifeline. You have cried, you have waited, you have endured in silence, but now you will rise. The old season has expired, the new season has been approved, and I, the Lord, am sending the good news. You don't have to chase. If it's already chasing you, check your inbox. Keep an eye on your phone and the door, because one of these days this weekend, the knock will come, and when will you smile? Cry and you'll remember this. Message from me, exclusively for I love you too much to keep you stuck any longer. I am the Lord your God, and I have spoken. I am the Lord your God, the one who made your soul and fashioned your future. Before you took your first breath, you selected this particular day, May 23rd, to speak to you directly. This communication is not in general, it is not for everyone. However, it is for you. Before the sun rose today, this word was released and delivered from heaven. He approached my throne through the lips of Archangel Michael, implored, Lord, speak now or they may show them what's coming, or they might not survive. So I answered, and now I'm speaking, you have been surrounded by silence for far too long. Your prayers have gone up like incense, but the answers have not come in. As you expected, you began to ponder if God forget me. Was I wrong to suppose that I had been left behind? But hear me, you were not forgotten. Protected, you were prepared, and quiet was not absent. Was the planning of a holy surprise so large and specific that it had to be hidden from the enemy's eyes, but now heaven has lifted the veil. Today, May 23rd, symbolizes the bursting of a spiritual embargo on your destiny. The difficulties you faced, those hidden boundaries that stopped growth, that delayed love, has suffocated your finances and confused your direction. The embargo is broken, and the heavens are open. Your name was spoken with thunder, and the response from heaven is yes to restoration, yes to divinity. Recompense, yes to the promise that you thought was denied, but now listen carefully. This is not a lyrical or symbolic statement. Encouragement, this is prophetic timing. If you leave this message, will miss the moment of divine instruction. If you miss it, the alignment that heaven arranged will be postponed. Keep reading attentively, your instructions are concealed in them. Archangel Michael speaks quickly. The clock has the gate has opened, but a thief is circling it. Breakthrough, their only objective is to distract and delay, deceive. Who is the thief? Is the one who looks to be a friend, but plants seeds of doubt. It is the voice that says nothing will never change. It is the whisper of defeat that comes immediately before your biggest miracle. But now I, the Lord, am speaking louder.